following programs, and they're on automatic pilot. You can't get mad at those people for that. They're just following instructions.
Man, I gotta say it again, man. Like, I try to do things the right way. I try to get people angry, try to get them do, say who I don't believe is telling the truth. And I gotta say it right now, man, this Glen Kealey character, man, he ain't right. Man, like, this guy's dirty. Man, he's dirty, man. Come on, man, tell the truth. Isn't he dirty? He has an agenda, man. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about CSIS, Canadians.
I respectfully disagree with what you're saying.
Man, this guy, he's in Canadian intelligence service, man, 100%. Just like Alan Watt.
From my experience with Alan Watt, I see what he's doing. I see techniques that he's doing, but he gives you like, he keeps you in a box, and I don't know. You could see how he changed over the period of time. I mean, I don't listen to the guy anymore. From what I hear, he's still reading newspapers. But then when you go to his talks, he talks about all the propaganda in newspapers. Then he reads from them. There's so many things that he's done. But anybody on radio, on the air, is part of the system.
I'm on the air.
I'm not surprised. You gotta. That's how this world works, man. You gotta do as they do, or be part of their societies to be, successful, as they call it.
I'm gonna let you turn tables on me, man. I'm on the radio. I'm on the Revere Radio network. I'm a radio host. Am I part of the system, man? Come on, tell me straight up.
Oh, man, I'll tell you right now, Revere Radio is part of the system, man.
Oh, they are, man. Tell me, what do you think about Revere Radio?
Just from the name, man, you can see it's some patriotic BS. That's a religion in itself.
Oh, so you saying everybody at Revere Radio is a bunch of sons of bitches, right, man?
No, I never said that. I just said from the name, you can tell it's patriotic BS. I mean, who are they referring to? Paul Revere? I've listened to Patriot Radio, man, for a number of years to know. From my experience, I'm not telling people don't go listen to that, man. But from my experience, man, like I don't look to other people to sit there and feed me information. I do my own searching, and I talk to other people who do the same thing, and we bounce ideas off each other. And we learn from.
And when you say patriot, you mean Pa riot, or the riot of the Pa, or father, right?
I mean, the English language, man. You can say one thing and it can mean another. It's the language of business. It was created. Francis Bacon created the language, and they used Shakespeare, the Trojan horse, to introduce it.
I don't know about that. That's actually a big misnomer. If you really read Webster Tarpley, what happened was basically England was changed into...
Webster Tarpley, who is he? He's that guy who comes on the radio all the time, and everybody's radio. He's he's just most recent. I mean, I'm looking at things... When I do research, right? Books that I read books, encyclopedias and dictionaries. I read things like from before World War One, because World War One, when they had World War One, they started public education, and they had to take everything as a book because they're going to educate everybody. They don't want anybody, because before that, it was a certain class of people who would be reading out of the books, and basically like communicated with each other. And then you'll find there's things like the word troglodyte. If you look that up in the dictionary today, it comes up as a flower or something. But if you look it up, like late 1800s dictionary, it comes up as a cave dweller. And there's so many things, you'll find.
No, I disagree with you, man. I even did that recently. Troglodyte comes up as a, what do you call it? As a humanoid creature. I don't know which diction. That was some funky old dictionary, man.
From what I found.
That was a bad dictionary you got. Go look at another one, man.
Oh.
Hey, like, man, your name's Jared, man. Are you like a white guy? You got like a white guy's name.
Nah, I'm not a white guy.
Well, what are you, man?
I'm African descent. I'm Haitian.
You're Haitian?
Yeah.
What do you think about Haiti? What happened recently? Is it like HARP? You think like they wanted to wipe out the island?
Well, I think I think it was induced, and I just see it all as just preview, and all this is happening, and then Red Cross is making money off of it, collecting all the money using guilt trips.
So you don't think maybe they somehow use the Moho discontinuity to like cause a disruption within under the ocean to cause like a hurricane to hit Haiti?
What happened?
Like they use the Moho discontinuity as a weather weapon.
The Moho discontinuity. The Moho discontinuity. I wouldn't call it a weapon, man. It's a place. It's made of a glass-like substance called basalt.
Okay.
And from what I understand, it's like 32 miles thick. But I think the weapon you're talking about like HARP and stuff like that, how you can use weather warfare. I mean, that stuff was written by Francis Bacon in the 1600s. How they said it can manipulate weather and use viral warfare. They had underground submarines. They talk about this stuff, genetically modifying food. They talked about this stuff. I mean, all this stuff is so old, man.
Man, you got like a lot of free time. Like I do. I have a lot of free time because I'm on welfare. So I could fuck around and stuff. But like, how about you, man? Are you on welfare too?
No, I'm not on welfare. I just work a little job.
Okay.
I live at home with my parents.
Okay. So you still find time to like delve into conspiracies, but like before Glen Kealey, what were you down with, man? Did you touch Freemasonry?
I was down with myself, man. What do you mean, like part of a group?
Yeah, or it sounds like you sound kind of new age. You didn't sound that much in the beginning. You weren't so new agey, but now you sound like. Did you ever like really into new age, man? Like David Icke,
No, I never was into new age. I was never into new age.
Okay, so I gotta tell the truth, man. Maybe I'm like a jaded person, because of life experiences. But like all this, like Glen Kealey's troglodyte Moho discontinuity is very unbelievable for me, and like I see it as like a negative, man. I think I personally prefer like the stuff be never discussed because like it takes people's attentions away from those Jews, who's like destroying everything, man. I mean, you live in like Long Island, man. Like Jews control the world, man. You see it right out your front door, man. Come on, how you gonna deny that, man?
That Jews control the world?
Yeah.
It's not like that exactly, man. From what I see, I think a lot of the Jews are probably just used as fronts for Judeans, and then you'll see that you track like the Rothschilds. A lot of them are actually Judean, and they pretend to be Jews.
So you mean that makes what they're doing all right because they're being used? Let's pretend that they are being used as front people. So it's all right that as front people they're used to kill millions of people in like Middle East, destroy the American economy, and
that's the system, man. That's the system. I never said it was right or good or anything.
How about
the system's been doing that for as long as history tells you. As far as history goes back, the system has been doing that.
The system.
And people have always been slaves. As long as you can remember, as long as I know, I can see history go back in history. We've always been slaves.
Right. Okay, well, so you're just saying like any system of human beings are going to cause other people to be enslaved. That's what you're...
No, I'm just saying, I'm not saying any system. I said this system, the system that's been, as far as history you know, shows us it's always made people slaves.
And the slave masters were the Jews.
I mean, I don't think Jews were